people do it because they're mean or jealous or anything, or it's just their way of doing it.
That's true. Go ahead, Taylor.
I feel like we're hard on them enough because, like, you just want them to, like, strive for what they want and
To do the best.
yeah, like to, like, put their best foot forward, and even if they don't know that, they have the potential, like we know they have to do something. That's how we get them to see the bigger picture.
That makes sense.
Just say that though.
Is that what you was gonna say?
Huh?
That what you was gonna say? You got another reason?
I don't need to be
All right, so today we are looking at a story. I know some of you have seen it before. It's called The Scarlet Ibis, and it's on page 428. And so it's a boy, but they never say his name. They just refer to him as the older brother. And he has a little brother named Doodle, right? Yep, his name's Doodle. And we're going to see that. No, not Doodle. Doodle. Right?
Like doodle, like
Yeah,
you right.
so like you're right, exactly. Okay, right? And we're gonna pay attention to the way that the little brother decides to treat, the older brother decides to treat Doodle. So not only are we gonna look at how society causes us to act towards certain people and the way it affects the older brother in the story. All right? So I'm on 428. I'm gonna start reading now. Okay? It was in the clove of seasons. Summer was dead, but autumn had not yet been born. That the ibis lit in the bleeding tree. The flower garden was stained with rotting brown magnolia petals, and iron weeds grew rank amid the purple phlox. The 5 o'clocks by the chimney still marked time, but the oriole nest in the elm was untenanted and rocked back and forth like an empty cradle. The last graveyard flowers were blooming, and their smell drifted across the cotton field, and through every room of our house, speaking softly the names of our dead. It's strange that all this is so clear to me now, that the summer has long since fled, and time has had its way. A grindstone stands where the bleeding tree stood, just outside the kitchen door, and now an oriole sings in the elm. Its song seems to die up in the leaves. What inference can we make about Doodle so far? Go ahead, Celeste.
That he's a good person.
The little brother?
What?
Oh, the little brother.
Yeah, what inference can we make about Doodle? The little brother, yeah?
That doodle that he was like gonna die.
That he was gonna die, we know that, right? And why? Oh, go ahead, Taylor.
Because he was premature, like born too early.
Right, maybe he was premature. They don't really tell us what's wrong with him yet, right? They just say, what does it say?
He was shriveled up like a
He probably got the Benjamin
Big
Franklin.
head, little body.
Benjamin Franklin? Big had a little body. Go ahead.
Benjamin Button disease.
What is it? Yeah, the
That
Benjamin
it might mean that he was premature and that they thought he was gonna die. That's why they named him William Armstrong. So when he died, he said it's
He has a strong name, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Exactly.
a good name.
Or they probably named him William Armstrong because he kept living like he didn't die yet. So
And we'll find
William
out. Did you read
Armstrong-
this already?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we see something's clearly wrong with Doodle, right? So we go ahead.
Preservation.
So, and when it comes to society, this is something that we know from real life, right? Society causes us to believe that a baby born with a deficiency is a problem or disappointment, right? A lot of times you see moms like they don't want to give birth to a baby that has a problem, right? Or a lot of times exactly. And we know that if a baby is born with a problem, a lot of people see it as like a disappointment, right?
Yeah.
And what effect does it have on our character? The older brother, he says what? He says, exactly, he was born when I was 6, and from the outset, a disappointment. So automatically, they see Doodle as a what? A disappointment.
Because
Exactly.
he probably expected him to be more than what he really is.
When he really is, yep. So we're going to keep reading. She read it already? And on page 430, I'm going to keep going.
They said that even though he's like physically here, but he's not gonna be able to.
He's
do
not
it,
mentally there,
physically,
right?
Yeah.
Exactly. It was bad enough having an invalid brother, but having one who possibly was not all there was unbearable. So I began to make plans to kill him by smothering him with a pillow. However, one afternoon as I watched him, my head poked between the iron posts of the foot of the bed, he looked straight at me and grinned. I skipped through the rooms down the echoing hall, shouting, "Mama!" He smiled. "He's all there. He's all there." And he was. When he was 2, if you laid him on his stomach, he began to move himself, straining terribly. The doctor said that with his weak heart, this strain would probably kill him.